Well, there is a place in Los Angeles that brings music to the ears and soothes the soul. Is that right, Mar?
Tony, it's National Guitar Month, and we are in the place you need to know about. I'm being serenaded by one of the world's most famous mariachi guitarists. I'll tell you where we are coming up next.
This is a great thing. It is National Guitar Month, and Mar Yvette is at... Oh, okay. I have to see. Is it Candelas Guitars in Boyle Heights to celebrate?
Oh my goodness, Tony, you are good. How did you know? Was it my notes?
It was a guess.
You just know. We are here right on East Cesar Chavez Avenue in Boyle Heights, like you mentioned, in a place you might not expect. I mean, this is truly one of LA's musical hidden gems. So come on inside with me. Now, this is where they have been hand-making guitars for more than 85 years. You're looking right now at Jesus Hernandez. He is one of the premier mariachi performers in the entire world, Mariachi Sol de Mexico. So now we're walking into the main showroom. We've got more guitarists. This is Ukulele Bart and Greg Lum. You know, the great thing about this place is when you come here, you never know who you're going to run into. And look at all of these gorgeous guitars, all handmade right here on site. You're not going to see anything made in Japan, made in Spain. It's all right here, baby. It's part of LA Pride. And now we're in the classical flamenco room. This is Kenneth Del Rio. Take a listen to this. This is so beautiful. Being serenaded. So this is a third generation family workshop and business right here in Boyle Heights. We're going to take you inside the back room. We're going to get some performances. We have so much coming up for you. And you know what the great thing is? Open to the public. It's not just for these fantastic musicians. I'm going to send it back to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Mar. You know what? That was absolutely beautiful.
You know that April is National Guitar Month? And Mar Yvette, this is one of your better ones that you've ever done in Boyle Heights.
Good morning, Steve. You would love this place. Have you been here before?
I was there once, years and years ago. It's a great place.
It's beautiful, and it has been here for a very long time. You know, they've been around for 85 years, hand-making these classical instruments. And this is Tomas. This was started by your great-grandfather and great-uncle.
Yes, back in 1928 in Mexico.
Take a look at this photo right here. Now, your uncle created a guitar for Walt Disney?
This is the original Mickey Mouse guitar for Walt Disney. I actually have the blueprints for this instrument. They had them drawn out, and they brought them to my uncle, and he assisted in putting the guitar together, and it's pretty awesome.
For the Mickey Mouse Club?
For the Mickey Mouse Club, yeah.
Oh my gosh, so incredible. So I am surrounded by guitars here. Now this is a beautiful, I mean, it's a store. It's kind of like a museum. You make the guitars here on site.
Yes.
Anybody can come on down. I mean, a lot of people still don't know that you exist here.
No, we don't really advertise. It's all word of mouth. Everything, I make it with, have an assistant in the back, and then I have Loretta that helps me up front. But everything is built here. Everything's done here.
So like this guitar here, how long does it take to make something like this?
I can make one or two of these guitars. It'll take me about 4 months to build.
Oh my God, you're working on it all the time.
Yeah, I do it in stages. It has to dry, and I have different stages of types of finish, and you know, little different techniques from the old world. I build old style original guitars.
This is old school. And you have some of the best some of the best musicians in the world. And speaking of, I've got them right over here. We want to take a look. We want to hear from these guys. Now, you might recognize Jesus Hernandez from Mariachi Sol de Mexico. You love Candelas Guitars. We have Ukulele Bart. You play all over the world. You choose Candelas Guitars. And then Greg Lum. You guys, let's hear a little something from you, shall we?
Sure. Yeah, here we go.
How nice is that? That's great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, in case you didn't know, April is National Guitar Month. So, to mark the occasion, Mar Yvette shows us around Candelas Guitars in Boyle Heights. Such a cool place. It's been there forever, right, Mar?
It sure has, Maria. You know, that's one of the great things about living in a city like Los Angeles. Where else are you going to find a place that's been doing what they've been doing for so long? And it's right under our nose. This is a real hidden find here in LA. In Boyle Heights. This is Tomas Delgado. Your great-grandfather and great-uncle started this business more than 80 years ago. You're making these guitars by hand here.
Yes.
And this one is actually very special. It looks pretty old. And when I first saw it, I was like, what? What's so special about this? Tell us a little bit about this guitar.
This guitar was in the Smithsonian. It's a 16th century Baroque style guitar that my great-uncle built. Thank you, Greg. And it's all handmade. All these inlays are individual pieces of wood.
Can you see that? So he's schooling me all of this stuff. These are actual individual pieces of wood.
Yes, and this guitar, I own this guitar, but this guitar came to me just about a month ago. The gentleman had it made for him. This is all Brazilian rosewood.
Mario?
Good old Mario. This guitar ended up in Panama, and the great-granddaughter found it, got it back, and brought it to me, and I will restore this to its playing, back to what it was when it was originally made.
So, Tomas, how do people find out about you? I mean, you guys have been here so long, it's word of mouth. You're not like a big Gibson guitar or, one of those giant places.
Everything is handmade, hand done. I do restoration work. I do custom new guitars. We have lessons here, but it's all word of mouth.
The public can come out, beginners too, right?
Beginners, intermediate, advanced. This is a place for you to come hang out. If you want to learn about guitars, original handmade style guitars, that's what I do.
This is the place to do it. All right, Tomas, I want you to play a little something to take us out. We're going to send it back to you. Again, Candelas Guitars right here in Boyle Heights.
All right, here we go.
One of LA's treasures.
That's awesome. Thank you, Mar. Sounds so good.